Hey, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. One of the questions that I seem to be getting again and again from my students that are learning the Torah and their beautiful stories for the first time is, I don't get all the kvetching, Rabbi. The Jewish people are going through the wilderness and they're complaining about this, they're complaining about that, they're sitting at the golden calf, they're sitting with the spies, and yet these are the same people who witnessed God bringing down the 10 plagues on their Egyptian oppressors. These are the same people that stood at Sinai and received the Torah, saw the Red Sea being split, and these people didn't have enough faith. They kept kvetching and complaining and sinning. How is that? And I finally figured out, I'm not saying it was myself, my son helped me and some other friends of mine, to figure out a little of an answer to this. And that is because that generation, as holy as the experiences that they had were, they didn't have to work for their Judaism. Their Judaism was handed to them on a silver platter, right? They came out of Egypt. They were just being led from place to place. Even the Torah that was given, the luchot, the tablets, were fashioned by God. And God took care of everything. Literally, their clothing, it didn't wither. Their food, manna fell from the heavens. They didn't have to do anything. Just sit back and be Jewish. When they would go into the land of Israel, which is now what Moshe is speaking about in this week's Parsha, that you're going to go into Israel. I won't be there with you. But you're going to have to do things for yourself. You're going to have to work. You're going to have to earn your keep. You're going to have to work for a living, and not just work for a living. The second set of luchot, the second tablets were fashioned by Moshe. You're going to have to do this yourself. God's not going to keep doing things for you. And guess what? That Judaism stayed. The Judaism that we work for, that we invest in, that stays, that remains with us. Because like anything in life, if you don't invest yourself in it, if you don't work hard at it, you don't grow, you don't develop, and it just becomes stale, and we take it for granted. Think about it just on the purely physical level. When you go to the gym and you have a very pleasant experience at the gym, but you don't break a sweat, you're not going to see any difference. We build muscle by tearing tissue. And it's no different in our spiritual lives. When we wonder, why is it that I'm not feeling anything? Well, what are we doing? How are we investing ourselves? That's why I wrote the 40-day challenge, which is going to be starting not this coming weekend, but next weekend. The 40-day challenge. Get the book. I'm sorry I'm not holding the book right now. I'm a bad advertiser. But every day for 40 days, from Rosh Chodesh Elul, which starts next Saturday night, not this Saturday night, but the following Saturday night, you get a chance to read one little tidbit of Judaism so that when you get to Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, you will have invested something. We're always walking in there waiting for the magic of the high holidays to sort of do the magic on us. No, the magic starts with us, my friends. If you work, you'll grow. If you don't work, you won't. You tell me one area of your life where it's different. In your profession, in your relationships, what relationship do you have in your life right now that didn't require investment and hard work? What career aspiration, what test, what graduate program or college did you go through where you didn't feel like you grew and you did nothing? You sat back and somebody gave you everything. Our ancestors were handed their Judaism on a silver platter. It doesn't work. The only way Torah works is if we work. And my bracha to you is, find something in Torah and work at it. Make it serious, make it real, and you will grow from that. You will feel something special and different, not because something magical happened, but because you yourself applied yourself. Shabbat Shalom.